Hey, good evening, and welcome to episode 30. Was it something we said? I am co-host of Hefe, and I'm joined by the other host of our podcast, the Pope. Good
Hello,
evening.
hello, hello. Welcome to Was It Something We Said?
That's right. That's right. That's right. We got a lot to say because there's a lot going on around us every day, and always a lot to talk about. So we're glad to be here. Glad to see you. And I guess we'll kick it off with the latest news of the week. It changes every day. This racist depiction of former President Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama by the current idiot in charge in the White House. It was claimed to be posted from a staffer. Uh, that was deleted, sort of denounced, but not apologized for. But now you got the likes of fuck to Tim Scott say it's the most racist thing that's come out of this White House. He must not have his head on tight because there's a lot coming out of that White House. But
Yeah, he talking about, is it real? Oh, is it
yeah,
real? Come on.
in light of like we talked about several times, it's always something going on with this administration, and with the days to come, and hopefully not the years to come. There's going to be a lot more to talk about, but what's your thoughts on this since deleted meme?
It's the same thing. First, it's the same thing. They do what they want to do, say what they want to say. They defended it at first. Then everybody on both sides of the aisles, like they really care about what they say. He started talking about it. All right, then it was removed. Then, oh, wait, he didn't put it on there. Staffer put it on there. And he won't apologize again. So that's how you feel. So just say it. Yeah, I posted it.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
live by you posted it. Quit trying to push it off on some staffer. Now some staffer got your accounts and all that the way he can just put anything he want to on there and you don't know about it. Come on.
You know what? Some of his previous posts, to me, it didn't look like it's something that he would have sat down and put pen to paper. For one thing, everything was spelled right and the sentences were in good shape. I really think there is a personal people that post things on his behalf, but it's him dictating, I guess, the overall story, and then they run with it however they want to ad lib it. But he gives them, I guess, the basis of what he wants to get out there.
Yeah, so yeah. Put Obama and them on as Caesar.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Be creative.
Come on now.
Be creative.
So
Yeah.
again, it's your page. So ultimately, you're responsible for what's on there.
Yep.
I don't care who put it on there. Because once it goes on there, then it's just like you saying it to me. So
Yep.
don't tell me somebody else did it and you didn't know. No, you knew it and just say, hey, he didn't say it. He wasn't apologizing for it. So that let you know right there what he think.
Right. And you can't fire somebody that don't exist either. It's almost like the alleged assassin from when he had his rally that we ever heard nothing about. She's just
Where is he locked up at?
well,
Ain't
he's
nobody
dead.
heard nothing about him anyway.
He's dead allegedly, but now this staffer, you'd think they at least have a name of the staffer out there, and he or she's been admonished over it. But like you said, own up to it. You did it, and I think unfortunately his base isn't moved by it. I mean, shit, everything that's come out on these Epstein files, they don't care. They don't care he's a pedophile rapist. They really don't care.
No, because they scared. Because they ain't trying to lose what they get.
Yep.
The Ford workers, a pedophile protector, he got him quick 800,000 in GoFundMe money. So
Yeah.
That was the best shout out he ever made.
The best, the best, the best.
But yeah, this just stuff is just more to come, and it's just letting you know. But what it does is sets this precedent that now it's from the top that all this stuff is good, and that it's okay for everybody to do it all since he did it, when he was talking about drinking bleach to fucking for COVID. You had some motherfuckers drink some bleach.
Yeah,
Just
don't
just stupidity going against your own self-interest and something that that ain't right. So again, this is gonna be the same thing. Now you'll see most stuff come up with different memes, different all this kind of stuff because again, he done okayed it.
you throw shit against the wall to see if it sticks too, and
Mhm.
for unfortunately, a lot of it is sticking. Um, he's thrown out the midterms. Do we need a midterms? Ha ha! That was a joke. I didn't mean it. Yes, he did.
Yeah, he meant that because after it go on so far, well, do we even need an election at all? I
Yep.
want you to try to discredit and take over everything and make it so that it's corrupt. Then, oh, well, why do we even need an election? No, see, they're just going right down this path that, people going to lose their liberties and their freedom and the democracy will be gone. And
He's
then it's gonna be too late when you wanna realize and say, "Oops, well, I didn't know." No, you know because it's been happening all over. You don't care because it ain't in your fucking front yard. The
it's not
pimple ain't on your face.
it's not affecting you.
That's right.
But
When the pimple go on your face, you feel differently. And unfortunately, that's what it takes, which then is too late.
too late. It's too late. I mean, the the guy that got shot a couple weeks ago, Alex Preddy. That's you don't hear much going on with that. I mean, I haven't seen the ICE agents identified or given some sort of an, you know, where are they?
Man, they started with the most precious person in America, which is the white female. They didn't
Mhm.
kill Renee Good. Ain't nothing to come from that. That's the
Nothing.
most protected person in this country. So
Yep.
they
And she was
gain
a
now,
victim.
right now. Petty gone like man, he gave again. That's something that again, like we always say, that's something that many communities already know because we can narrate that story and put multiple names that story applies to.
Shit, take it back to Emmett Till.
Yeah,
It's how far back, and it goes way beyond that. But my point is, we got data. We got a lot of data out there. These are some new data points popping up that you know some people, not most of the people, are appalled at, where others are saying they saying shit. They
it's
saying
gonna
shit.
desensitize them that all what they was doing something and yeah, it was wrong. They getting in the way. Now you going down that same slippery path, and like you say, when the pimple come up on your face, you gonna feel differently, but it's gonna be too late then.
Yeah, and I think it's going to come a point in time when it's happening, and I can't wait to talk about it. To call people out and laugh at them, and tell them that we told you so. Because I ain't gonna give a fuck. We told you so. All right, let's talk sports. Things that we like to indulge in. Several topics. Super Bowl is tomorrow out in Frisco. The line hasn't moved, and for entertainment purposes only. It's still Seattle -4.5, and the totals is 45.5. Weather looks good. Field looks good. Um, what are your thoughts going into tomorrow's game?
I'm still going with the Hawks.
Too, that
Yeah,
ain't changing.
I think the defense is gonna be so strong on Drake and them. I think it should be a good game. Cause Patriots defense in the playoffs have stepped up and been playing and they've been hitting. But
Huh.
I'm going with the Seahawks. I mean, I stopped listening. It's time to get the game on. I'm done
Yeah,
listening to people keep analyzing, coming up with just crazy stuff. well, if Sam Darnold them wins, is he an elite quarterback? No, he a goddamn quarterback that won a Super Bowl.
Just like Trent Dilfer.
Well, just like many. When you say the elites, who are you talking about?
He's no Tom Brady. He's no Joe Montana.
Well, right. And then they were elite quarterbacks. They wasn't elite
Yeah.
athletes, but they was
No.
again. No, I mean he didn't had a good 2-year run. You know, bless his story. You know, coming out of Harold, out of SC. Went to the to the Jets, and that didn't work out too good.
Yeah.
Bounced around, got there too. So love his story. Love that he stuck with it. This dedication not to give up and just say, hey, forget it. I got some rookie money I can live off, whatever. So a hell of a story, that two Minnesota people, jumping out the window committing suicide because they feel they should be in the Super
Yeah.
Bowl because
Oh.
Donald in the Super Bowl
Well, it's
and they didn't sign him.
it's too good of a story because now they got the ex-GM. I can't pronounce his name, but they said the brother was gone too long for paternity leave, so he might as well stay with the baby. Don't come back to work.
They just threw the baby out with the bathwater.
They told that motherfucker that you just stay changing diapers. We're gonna find another GM to do your job.
Well, yeah, they didn't put it all on him, but everybody signed off on that.
Right.
They didn't want to pay Donald.
Nope.
And they decided to spend the money. Hey, we can get defense. We can get some other stuff. We got this guy on this rookie contract. That's the way we gonna try to do it. So they didn't like Detroit beat them the last game, and then they went and laid the egg in the playoff. So no, they didn't like that. That's why they didn't sign him.
It didn't help that Darnold was saying he was seeing ghosts and all that.
He's in a ghost of Mississippi.
He said he was seeing ghosts that was hitting him so much in that game, and I guess the offensive line had problems, but I think he's gonna do good tomorrow. They only got one running back, but it's a total team. The defense, offense. They got the guy from they picked up from the Saints, Rashid. Whatever the hell his name is.
Kicks it backs, yep.
Yes.
Out there too, and Smith the Jigma. Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah, but it's I never thought I'd see the day that Jelani Tobai would be in the Super Bowl, the ex-Lion surfing draft pick. Shout out to Glenn Hatcher and Jalen Hatcher. That's our favorite surfer is, the guy, never forget that draft day story. He's out surfing. I guess when he finished surfing, he got a call saying he got drafted. He said, by who? I didn't think I was going to get drafted today because it was a day one draft pick. No, it was fucking the Lions that drafted his ass. But maybe he's coming into his own now, but we didn't see shit when he was here.
No. Saw that he needed a bus ticket out of here.
Yeah.
Give him a Ford Focus and send him on his way.
Yeah, Carlton Davis, starting cornerback for the Patriots. Had a good year.
Well, I think they should have. They should have paid Davis and kept Davis instead of signing that. Who that we got?
DJ Reed.
DJ
Khaled. That's what they signed. DJ Khaled.
Yeah. How come you just didn't pay Davis? Davis was good here.
He sure was. I mean, he had some injury problems, but he's an aggressive defensive back. So some of those injuries.
Well, DJ Khaled wasn't on the field all year.
Yeah, he had that bum hamstring. But you're right. I would have kept Davis if you knew. But he didn't do anything. Maybe ask for a couple more dollars more than they paid DJ Khaled. So maybe it was not maybe it was the money. Shit, because they had to pay Joseph and got to pay a lot more people coming up.
They give him a couple of navigators. Go along with it, bump up. Couple navigators worth a couple $100,000. More, find a way to get the man his other money.
I won't be upset.
They could have gave him a job like Kawhi, where he makes some money.
Allegedly. Yeah,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Yeah, they can find a way to get him a few more
Yeah,
dollars.
yeah. Kawhi keep it quiet on that. He quiet anyway, but he really quiet on that shit.
Yeah, he say, "Look, shit, let me that nigga averaging 28 now. He like, me
Yeah,
shut the fuck up and start
yeah.
scoring and
You act
playing."
like you act like your boy radio. Oh. Yeah, you ain't saying
Oh
shit.
man, ooh, that remind me of how they got Dummy in the movie Dummy
Dummy.
with Bob Burton.
That's what I'm thinking about. Is dummy too.
They got
That's what I'm
Dummy.
thinking of.
I got Dummy in the bathroom. Say, hey, I'm gonna be number one, number two.
I
Hell
got,
yeah, they done got Dummy in
I got.
but
That's why I gotta
yeah.
look up dummy. That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about radio, but it is dummy.
Yeah, they got Dummy,
Yeah.
man. They did Dummy wrong, man. They did Dummy wrong.
All right. Well, look. Let's talk about the MVP. Matt Stafford got named NFL MVP for 2025.
I'm
Ex-Lion
okay with that.
quarterback. Me too. Me too. He played his ass off. He already said he's coming back for next season.
Yeah, doing his
Um,
speech with the
yep.
4 girls on stage. I mean,
Yep.
Stafford still does stuff in the Detroit area and that stuff as well too. So, no,
Big
he
time
was here for a
philanthropist.
while. Again, he kind of got in big time philanthropist and now in that too. So, no, I
I'm
wish
happy for him.
Stafford, I wish him well. And yeah, he had a hell of a year from when they were saying the motherfucker back fucked up and he may
Right.
not play. How long is he gonna be able to play? Is he going? He played every game. No, he was always tough. He played through
Slinging it too.
a whole lot of stuff when he was here. So his toughness and that stuff and was already known, what we call Detroit grit was already formed. So yeah, Drake May, he had a nice year, but no, I think not went to Stafford, which was fine by me.
It was, but you know what? You bring up May. It was a close vote. I got it here. Stafford had 24 first place votes, and May had 23.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was real close.
Those are close for them two. I mean, it's separated after that with Josh Allen had 2 first place votes. So, ain't no sense to talk. So, but it was Stafford, May, Allen, McCaffrey, and Lawrence, top 5. But the top 2 guys received the majority of the votes, only separated by 1 vote. But it was Stafford put on the show, man, and I wish he was still here, but the trade happened. We benefited from it here in Detroit. So when he gets elected to the Hall of Fame, is he going in as a Lion or going in as a Ram?
I think he going in as a Ram because that's where he won his Super Bowl and MVP with. So I would say he would go in as a Ram.
I agree. I can't see him going in as a Lion because ain't too many accolades you could put on there because a lot of what he did was because of people like Calvin Johnson and I don't know who he really played with Barry though. I think he was post Barry or maybe only played once. I gotta look that up. But the majority of his stats came from Calvin and slinging that ball around because they was always losing and
Yeah.
trying to come back. So I agree with you. I think he'll be in the Rams jersey. All right, we had some NBA trades. We had several, but a couple come to mind. One, James Harden on the new team got out of
I
LA.
don't understand that trade.
Well, I guess he wanted an extension in
Cleveland,
LA.
I wouldn't give a damn what he wanted. I wouldn't have wanted. Why would I gonna give up a 10 guy? Maybe they lost
Darius
faith
Garland.
in Garland, but I would have seeked to move something else instead of Harden for Garland.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, 10
shit,
years
the
younger.
only other person you had is either Mitchell or Jared Allen and another person maybe. And who's the other stretch 4 they got over there? The guy from USC. But
Mobley.
Mobley, yeah, Evan Mobley. But I think with Garland, he's injury prone. But Steve Ballmer said, "I ain't giving you no more money."
Well, I don't blame him. 36, you ain't that Bomb would say, right, enough's enough. We assign you to this one here. Now you want 80 million? for
Mm-mm.
another 2? No, they
Never,
no,
never
and
showed
they
me
just told
nothing
him,
in the
"Not for
playoffs.
80,000,000." Again, they done got hot and they starting to win in there too, but no. So after they told him no, well, he sat down, didn't want to play for a couple of days, and
Yep.
So my thing is, what's up with Cleveland and Garland? Because again, I just don't see that. I wouldn't. I would. Harden ain't did nothing to help nobody win no
I can tell
damn
you
championship.
one thing, he ain't playing no defense. And so you better hope you got Mobley and Allen back there protecting people that blow by Harden. Mitchell, he probably only stays at Cleveland, till his contract's up. He wants to go to New York, I think, to the Knicks. But nobody's scared of Cleveland after that trade, man. Nobody.
No, no. And who the hell did we get? Kevin Herter and some other bum 6'10" bum. Yeah,
Dario,
Franco, Dario,
yeah, yeah.
whatever. Darko, what the
We got
hell?
we got Dario from the Bond movie. That's what we got. But he's a okay 3-point shooter. I think the part of that trade with Ivy leaving is that you weren't going to give him that rookie deal. You weren't giving him $100+ million. No way.
You're right.
You got to pay Duran coming up, and he's earned his money. And they're probably trying to lure somebody else here, in the off season. But ever since his leg got injured, and he was balling out before that injury,
Yeah.
you don't have no time to really gauge, is he back? And by the way, while you're gauging it, here's $120 million. And
Yeah,
that wasn't
max
going to happen.
deal. No, so no, I understand, but Hurt. I'm like trying to get Cade some help on the scoring. Hell, I don't know how many minutes he was playing, but he ain't having 7 points a game, something like that.
Yeah, his 3-point shooting been down this year. Herders, I think it's like 31%. They're hoping, which isn't a strategy, that he picks
Oh, they
up.
hoping he gonna be like Austin Powers, Austin Reeves.
Austin. Well, he came back and had 30 plus last night. Shit. Uh,
Yeah, baby, Austin.
but I guess Bickerstaff said they're going to get some practice in this weekend because they don't play again until Monday when they go to Charlotte to get him acclimated to the team. He played a lot of garbage time yesterday. He looked tentative, looked like he hadn't practiced with the team. So we'll see how that turns out.
And what's this with Ja? Did nobody want his ass?
Nobody want to deal with that bullshit.
They
Him
say
and
we
his
take him.
father.
You give me a first round pick, we'll take him with that. I mean, they
Yep.
dumped off JJJ, shipped
Yep.
him off, so it looked like they was trying to, unload everything, but nobody wanted Ja.
Nobody wanted to put the headache.
So he just got to keep quiet, put his head down, and play.
Put the guns up.
Yeah, I guess Milwaukee say we ain't just taking any damn thing for Giannis. Fuck what Giannis want. If we don't get the right stuff, you can stay right here.
Yeah, well, he's staying because nobody wanted to give up multiple first round picks, and he's
Oh,
been
we done
out.
been hurt too.
Yeah, he's been out with a calf injury, and
He got abdominal strain. Him and Sam Donald got the same shit.
yeah. So, but you don't know if that injury is cured or mends if he's traded to the Lakers or some other team, and all of a sudden, hey, I feel better. You don't know. I think that
Yeah.
had a lot more to do with it, the injury, because Milwaukee, they ain't doing nothing this year. They
Mm-mm.
got rid of Lopez. They got rid of Middleton. So it's Giannis, his brother, and his uncle, and his cousin playing. And so he said, okay, my calf hurt. Shit. I ain't playing this. So
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll see what happened in the off season with him.
Yeah.
Davis, they just shipped his ass to the goddamn Wizards.
Him and Trey Young are playing with Washington. Washington kicked our ass a couple games
Yeah,
ago.
I don't know what the fuck we was thinking. Them motherfuckers was wearing our ass out. Them motherfuckers tried to come back, but
Tried to, yeah.
no, they wasn't happening. The Wizards came out, went to work on us.
No, he took it out on the Knicks last night.
Yeah,
Pistons did. It was a
yeah,
good
they
game.
showed them y'all like we got y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all cheated us in the playoffs.
they got a good stretch coming up. Celtics play the Knicks tomorrow. Pistons travel to Charlotte. I think in a couple weeks they'll be playing Oklahoma City, and they go to the Garden, to Madison Square Garden in a couple weeks too. So that'll be a good rematch. But we've been up there before, and we could beat them again. And yeah, I know that Brunson will be crying to get a couple of those calls, but he just had people playing good defense on him last night.
Yeah. So that's how you do it.
All
And
right,
then
this
Golden State, Kaminga, and my man, they finally traded Kaminga, which is
yeah,
good for him. He needed to be out of there.
yeah, Gold State ain't doing shit though. Jimmy's done for the year, and
Yeah, they keep talking about, well, we trying to, but y'all ain't got enough to build around Steph. I
nothing.
think they should just say, hey, we done had our run and get rid of all them motherfuckers and start to rebuild.
Yep, let Draymond, let him keep doing what he doing, which ain't much these
Let
days.
Steph go somewhere, see if he can get him another ring.
Yeah, or they're trying to pull in somebody like Giannis, again, miraculous
But
recovery.
again, how old is Giannis? Thunder done showed you what the young Thundercats is doing.
Yeah,
All
that
these old
shit.
man teams is good, but them fuckers are aching and shit in the playoffs. They can't run with these young cats.
Thunder, they got the Clippers number one pick this year, first round pick. I mean, and it could turn out to be the number one overall pick because it's not protected.
Yeah. The way them
So you talking about the
goddamn.
rich getting richer.
Yep.
All right, let's talk about. Let me find this presentation or this slide I got that summarizes where we're at with our local teams here. I swear I always have trouble finding this damn thing. Right? Try it again. Anyway, what I'm looking for is I got a one-page summary of our local teams.
Yeah,
Got the Red
yeah.
Wings. So since I can't get it on the damn screen, let me try again. Wait a minute, there it is. Let me know if you can see it.
Well, I see something. Well, okay. Yeah, I can read
All
it
right.
now.
All right. So it's going from left to right. We got the Wings, 24 games left. They're 6 points behind
And
Tampa
they done
Bay.
slipped the third place.
Yeah. And they got 3 games more than Tampa Bay has played. Um, but it's still better than last year at this time. Still,
Yeah, yeah,
uh,
I will agree with that.
we got a trade deadline coming up. Hopefully Eiserman strengthens the team and doesn't sit pat. Hopefully, looking at what Trajan Langdon did, it wasn't a blockbuster, but I don't think the Pistons needed a blockbuster. They got a good core.
No.
So speaking about the Pistons, they got 31 games left, and they got a 4.5 game lead over the Celtics for the top spot in the East. And with Oklahoma City losing today, it's only like a 2-3 game difference between them and Oklahoma City for the best record in the NBA, believe it or not. And look at the Wolverines. Um, 9 games remaining in the regular season before the tournament starts. They're in first place, tied with the Illini, who play Michigan State, who's sitting in fourth
Michigan State,
place.
yeah.
Yeah, well, they did, as he sure did. Fears was punching and kicking, and went to Minnesota, did some kung fu fighting, and now he gonna be under the microscope tonight playing against the Illini. But I don't think he's gonna do nothing stupid now that it's been known or been called
Yeah.
out.
Okay, they done lost 2 in a row.
Yeah, they can't lose tonight to Illinois. That's gonna be bad. I mean, it's only 8 games left for the Spartans before the tournament starts. It's gonna be an interesting tournament.
Oh,
Not only
yeah.
for the Big Ten, but for just to March
Yeah,
Madness
yeah,
overall.
March Madness is gonna be a beast. That dang Arizona looking good.
I gotta catch them because I haven't really seen them. Have
But,
you
you
seen them play
know,
this year?
yeah, I done seen them. Yeah, they look good, but again,
Are they
they got a
deep?
history of choking.
Are they deep?
Yeah, they kinda deep.
Okay. No, we'll have to wait to see. Because, like you said, they've choked a lot.
Yeah, just history there. They choke, so I don't trust them. They won it in one year with what's his name now? Was that Jefferson now
Yeah,
when they won? And
yeah. Richard Jefferson and
yeah, then too the Red Men took out UConn yesterday.
Rick Pitino is a hell of a coach, man, and he uses the portal. But that UConn team ain't no joke. Hurley's a hell of a coach.
Yeah, so yeah, I kind of looked at saw something. It was Georgetown and somebody else was playing today. I looked at that, I was like, oh no, y'all done got 10 losses already. Where's Patrick Ewing? Where's Patrick Ewing and Alonzo Mourning when you need them? Jordan
Oh
Island Iverson, Georgetown used to be a powerhouse. Big
man,
East.
Big East. That's right. Them and
I mean, at
Syracuse.
Syracuse, yeah. So, right.
Billy
So
Owens,
Patino,
Derek
yeah.
Coleman.
Yeah. So Patino tied Roy Williams all-time wins record
Okay,
when they beat UConn at 903. So I think he play his son in Providence. So his next win, he'll be behind Boeheim and then Coach K as
okay.
far as wins.
Well, let's keep them out of restaurants in white suits, and
Well,
you'll have a good. You'll have a good. You'll have a good. You'll have a good chance to beat that record. All right. So that's our recap of the sports. A lot of good things happening sports wise in the state of Michigan, and it's good to be a fan of these local teams. And got Tigers. I guess let's talk real quick about the Tigers.
yeah, Scuba got his money. Well,
Which was
man,
never in doubt. Never in doubt.
yeah, talking about your first time in arbitrage again. Come on now. Then y'all
Never in
go and
doubt.
sign this other guy for 30, what was it,
38.
39, 38 million, and y'all don't want to pay Scuba?
Yeah. Well, they're gonna ride or die with them for this last year. They're gonna not get nothing for him because they're not gonna sign him. But I could
Yeah,
see
they ain't
the
paying him
hesitation.
60 million.
I'm not giving them a 10-year contract at 40 million a year or 50, whatever you want. That ain't happening. So if the Mets or the Dodgers I think those are the only two teams that'll do it. I don't even think the
Oh, and
Yankees or the Red Sox will do it.
no, Yankees not as much. Nah, but we know the Dodgers will come in and open up the book.
Yeah,
No, all these 10-year multi-deals to spread the money out, forget all that. Especially in the eight, because they ain't going to be pay them what they worth now. Give them the 2-3 years. Pay them what they worth now. So you ain't tied to these diminishing return contracts.
that's what got us in trouble with Miggy. So I'm thinking unless Harris has something up his sleeve and thinks they could convince uh, Scooble, because they're not going to convince Boris because you cutting into his cut. Do a maximum 4-year deal, 40 mil a year, because Valdez is a pretty damn good pitcher. So they got a nice rotation going. You still got some holes in the batting order, but the team with Valdez coming and you got Scooble, they should win the Central. They should win. Well, I ain't gonna say they should because the bats are the big question mark. They should win the Central. I'll leave it at that. They better win the Central because who's your competition? Kansas City? It ain't Minnesota or the White Sox. Cleveland and half their teams
Cleveland.
is under investigation for some alleged point shaving.
That's allegedly they'll be on the field.
Hey, them motherfuckers ain't got no locker. You know? Ain't no hangers in their locker.
Well, once they clear the allegation, you know, you got
Hey,
to
hey,
separate till the allegations are clear.
what did Finkel's father tell Ace Ventura? He ain't coming back. None of them coming back either.
Ray Finkel. Ace Ventura.
Yeah, the mother
Oh,
thought that he was
man.
coming back. Thought Finkel was coming back. Father said he ain't never coming back.
Oh, man.
All right, man. Bring us home with the message and the jam of the week.
All right, I'm gonna pay a couple bills here. Please subscribe. Please like us. Please leave in the comments. Tell us what you think. Message of the week this week is I've noticed me and several other people keep getting these calls. You block them, whatever, coming through talking about, hey, I'm your loan officer and your loan is approved. To where I ain't applied for no loan. Me, Sean, Steve, Reg, Tom, work with, get these calls constantly talking about got this loan approval.
Mhm.
They ain't even applied for no loan. So my message is you can't block them. They come up with another number.
A local number too.
Yeah, local
Sometimes you
number.
gotta answer. You know, if it's somebody
Right, you
calling for
thinking
work.
it's something in.
or
No, I ain't
family.
answering nothing. So that's my message. Beware, because they out here trying to get people, and they AI generated. So again, ain't like you can cuss them out and all this stuff because they don't know it's some AI generated stuff. And just watch out the other thing on the phone. I don't know where the number come from. To get text my number 3111. Hey, hey, who are you? I say I'll reply back. I'm a pimp. He replied back, hi, I'm Sarah from Florida. What's you? Wasn't even no damn good English. What's you? I replied back, what's me? I'm looking for hoes to put on the stroll. You want to be one? Then I ain't getting no more replies to the text, man. But yeah, man, but these people pissing me off with these calls and these unknown texts. So just beware, pay attention, because again, you can accidentally hit some shit and then somebody then got you. So that's my message. That's my message from the day. Beware. If you don't know it,
it's a very good message, man. Yeah, I feel
don't
for the
answer
elderly.
it.
I feel for the elderly that get sucked into those predicaments and get scammed out of their life savings, and it's from people that you just mentioned on the phone or the text scam. So sometimes I have the time to string them along. You know better than anybody. I'm welcome them fucking with me because I'm gonna fuck with them. But yeah, great message.
Can you?
Yeah,
Friends, they're just gonna beat you to death. Above the law.
That's
Reference.
right. That's reference above the law. That's just before Jimmy Costanza got ran down.
Yeah.
All right. Great message.
Got the jam of the week here. Two different artists that's got a title the same name. What's my name? So I'm gonna play a clip from each, and then in the comments, let us know which one of the two that you like the best. Just leave us a comment and say, hey, I like this one by this artist, that one by that artist, or you may like them both like I do. Okay. Is the Brian McKnight or DMX? What's my name?
And that wraps up our episode 37. Thank everyone for those that are going to tune in and provide the feedback, and those that are still on the fence, give us a shot. And as the Pope says, like us, subscribe to us. We're going to have content every week because, as we said at the outset, there's so much going on around us, and there's a lot to talk about, and we got a lot to say about it. So, with
Exactly right. And we also don't own the rights to the music that we're sharing. So
yeah, no,
we
yeah, that's
wanna
right.
put that disclaimer out there as well.
Yeah, Mariah, I don't own your damn music. Okay. All right. Good talking to you, my brother. Till next
Good
week.
talking to you and everybody. Same back time, same back channel. Love you. Talk to you soon.
You got it, my brother.
Here's Brian McKnight.
Tell me, when was the last time you were truly satisfied? And if I'm wrong, then tell me that it wasn't with me. Though it's been a good while, girl, you know I'm still qualified to lay hands on your body like it used to be. And no, I didn't know you were missing me so much. Girl, you knew what would happen when we touch. I am not in a hurry, there's no rush. And I'm not gonna stop till you get it. What's my name?
And here is DMX.
Come on! Come on! What y'all really want? What y'all really want? DMX! Come on, ride or die! Hey yo, what's my name? DMX, and I be the best. You see the rest, they looking like they need